This is a situation that is probably more common than you or most would think. And that situation is people that have invested, and I'm talking over as president of Strategic Profits, $15,000, $25,000, $50,000 and more. And that's to work with Rich and to work with Rich and me and the team to develop a new company. And a lot of times, funny enough, when people invest that, what many cases are considered large amounts, large sums, this conversation came up a lot. Well, I don't even know what business I'm in. I don't even know what product I have, what service I have. And I'm here to give you a sigh of relief. That's okay. Take a deep breath. It's all right. It's happening more frequently than you would ever imagine. And here's the answer that Rich and I would give. It doesn't matter what you craft, just craft something. Now, keep this in mind. This isn't going to be a business, most likely, that's going to last a year, 5 years, 10 years, or your life. Chances are it's going to be a project that you put time, energy, and effort into, and it may have some success, and most likely won't. But what it does have are the lessons of experience. There's nothing better than experiential learning. There's some books out there. You can't learn to ride a bike by reading a book. It's a great book, by the way, but it's true. You can't learn to swim by reading a book. You can't learn to craft a profit-producing webinar by just attending talks and trainings. You got to roll your sleeves up and dig in and create something. Well, Tom, I don't know what to create. That's okay. Choose something. Now, what we generally have told people in these scenarios is, using your personality, experience, and perspective, what are you attracted to? With those three things that are unique to you, where do you feel you can serve? Where do you feel you could answer questions that have been posed to you? Hey, how do you do that? Hey, can you help me with this? Where do you feel you have some expertise that can assist people that don't have the level of expertise that you have? Now, there's three major niches that are the large niches. Obviously, it's finances, health, and relationships. So those are the three big niches. Like those, there's a lot of different companies, a lot of different products, a lot of different services, because people are always looking for more money, better health, and better relationships. So in those three arenas, where can you play? Where would you toss your hat per se and say, you know what, I'm gonna have fun playing over here? And that's what I would encourage you to do. Go through these trainings with an attitude of detachment, with an attitude of, oh man, I am screwed if this doesn't work. Say, you know what, I'm going to put the proper time, effort, and energy in, following the directions of the leaders here, implementing what I feel are the steps that they've tasked us to implement to the best of my ability. Ask questions when the questions arise, get that clarity, that guidance, and keep moving forward. One step, one day at a time. And what you're going to learn through the experience of actually doing it is far beyond what you'll learn in the classroom environment. And the great news about this is I can count in my mind, I'm tallying the visions of the faces of the people who came to us that didn't have a product or didn't have a company, didn't have an idea of what niche they were going to even be in, but they followed the process I just shared with you. They just picked something. You know what? I'm going to do it in this arena, whether it was health, whether it was some type of money situation, or whether it was a relationship type of thing. And they put the time, effort, energy in to build it. In very short order, they, in some cases, got some results, but it led to an epiphany and an eye-opening experience of, aha, now that I know how to do this, this opened up. And they went towards that. And in one case, I have one client I can think of with a smile that it's totally not what he began with. The niche that he went in, he was dealing with anxiety, depression, and things of that nature with some products and services that could help people going through that. And totally transitioned into a whole different marketplace and took the skill sets that he learned in building the test business per se implanted that into this other business, and now he's profiting in the hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Both he and his partner in that business profit in the multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars each per year. Very successful. Had he not done the work, he wouldn't have been able to take that experience and know-how and implant it into the new opportunity that arose. So my hope is that's inspiration to you. And now it brings you back to the task of, look, it's 1,000,000 times better for you to have something versus nothing. So if you're sitting there like, well, Tom, Ron, Antonio, I don't have a niche. Okay, great, pick one. And pick it knowing it's not going to be most likely what you're doing 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, or more. But what it is going to do is give you the wherewithal and the skill sets that you're going to gain through the experience that can lead to any other endeavor that you now are able to get into. And that one example I gave is one of many. So pick one. If you don't have a niche, that's okay. Ask around, and you know, and there's been even some questions. Well, is MLM okay, or this or that? Like, there's opportunities out there, and you can find something. And I would recommend you find something that you believe in. That's actually one of the prerequisites. If you don't believe in something, don't even try to market it. There's a thing that energy transfers. You need to have something that you believe in wholeheartedly. You believe in the company, you believe in the product, you believe in the service, and you believe in yourself. If any of those are missing, find a company you can believe in, a product you can believe in, a service you can believe in, yourself, work on that belief. That's the foundation. Lack of belief will transfer in anything you do. And conversely, your belief will transfer as well. Enthusiasm sells. Your belief in knowing when you're talking to those people that have those problems, those challenges, those issues, they'll feel your belief. They'll feel your knowledge. They'll feel that you're there to help them. And you can't fake that. People can try, but you can't. So find the company, the product, the service that you do believe in, and get behind it 1,000,000%. Obviously, there's no 1,000,000%, but 100%. You get what I'm saying? All right, so that's the task at hand. If you're one of the people, possibly many, it's a very frequent situation. They're like, Tom, Antonio, Ron, Anik, I don't have a niche yet. Great, no worries. Pick one. And ideally, pick one that you believe in the company, the product, the service. Go through the process that we're going to have you learn and implement, and that will give you the skill sets to implant into any other endeavor that you jump in from here forward. All right, that's a great lesson. Hope you are ready for this journey. It's going to be fantastic. Talk with you soon. Make today great.